A video about inserting the percutaneous S1 screws. They are harder than people initially believe, and mostly the reason for that is that we don't have the correct structure of the pedicle. Even though pedicle is really huge in S1, visualization can be sometimes difficult. That makes it harder to put as well. In most of the AP views, you don't get a good down the barrel view of the S1 pedicle as you get for the L5, L4, and L3. Now, the idea is here to, in open surgery, to identify the notch and go at the angle of the end plates. So practically, once you find this notch, you go and you have to go more lateral than you think. In the MIS, in the percutaneous screw, practically what you see is the border of the L5. Just continue that. If you continue that, then all of a sudden you see this big structure here. That is the pedicle. So mostly you have to be further out and further down than you think on the views. And here, most of the time I start my pedicle screws actually here, to the starting point when I'm on the bone. And here I'm here when I'm on the bone. You see the notch again. You see the notch here in the X-ray, and this is the same notch here. You wanna one of my initial mistake was I was too far up and too far medial. So rather instead of this, you should be rather like this. And that gives you a good kind of view. And so you are starting here and here. Another thing is if the iliac crest doesn't give you a good trajectory for the pedicle screw, don't worry about it. Instead of the pedicle screw, put the alar screw. Just so imagine the iliac crest is here and you don't get that angle. You just go more medial, start the same place, but instead of this way, you go along the iliac crest and in the trajectory of the alar, and you put a so-called alar screw. You imagine as well that in a pedicle screw the angle is along the end plate of the S1. In the alar screw the angle is much more steep because the ending point is supposed to be here. You will be able to see the alar in the films in the lateral view. This is the alar. So if you are going to put the alar screw, the angle need to be here and aiming out. If you are going to put the pedicle screw, the angle is here along the end plate of the L5 S1, and the angle is going to be like that. Thank you.